Well, hot damn, we got a Catawba Native American that couldn't wait to jump on my video and spread their fucking hatred and their racism. God, this is amazing. I love how my energy and my speech and how I'm not afraid of societal stigmas and I will call out the fucking bullshit. I love how that attracts you ignorant son bitches. I fucking love it. I love it. You can say you ain't racist all you fucking want, but the way you ended this motherfucker is implied. Oh man, you couldn't get any more bolder than the way you implied it unless you come out and stated it directly. A crack at my son? Well, for one, he's not biologically mine, but he's still my son because I met his mama when he was 9 months old. We got married shortly after that, and yeah, now he's 18. And, well, I made sure that he stayed in Cherokee with his grandma while his daddy was in prison so that he could learn the Cherokee language and learn about his people. And then when he was a preteen, we brought him out east, and I continued to keep him in the woods and continued to teach him. That's why he makes fucking arrowheads and everything with chipping tools and everything else. And he carves wood, does all kinds of fucking shit. He knows survival skills, how to live off the fucking land and every damn thing else. Okay? Because me, a Hispanically mixed white man, made sure that he knew all that shit and had that shit, had the tools at his disposal. But, no, the Lumbies like him because he was a cool ass kid when I took him to the hunting club. Like, oh shit, Yellow Jacket. Go on, dude. Anyway, before that Yellow Jacket come and rudely interrupt me, you can be racist, you can call it what you want, but I would very much like to know your story, your backstory on the Lumbee. Where did the Lumbee come from? If it's from different races, interbreeding, then who interbred and when did they start interbreeding to become the Lumbee tribe? If they didn't interbreed and they migrated here from somewhere, where the fuck did they migrate from? What's their country and land of origin? How did they fucking get here? And how did they set up so fast and have a population grow so fast without being threatened by the natives? How did they survive native hostility as they protected their land and their territory from these invaders? Because they would have had to show up in great numbers, therefore they would have looked like invaders. So if they didn't migrate here, and there's no record of where they fucking came from as far as country, land, origin, geographically away from here, they didn't just randomly pop up out of thin air. They didn't just sprout from the fucking ground. And most of y'all try and say that it's from them interbreeding with slaves, which goes back to the racial shit about natives interbreeding with black men, with slaves and stuff and everything, black folks and all that racially motivated shit. But if it was a bunch of different races that kind of interbred, and the Lumbees are really mutts that don't deserve recognition as you claim, who did all the fucking to create all the Lumbees? Like, where was these orgies held at, and why didn't nobody shut them down, and how did they fucking pop up and gain, control over a mass amount of land in this region? Why was their population and the birth rate of their population not threatened by those that were already here and inhabiting it? And a lot of people say that they started interbreeding in the 1800s. There's no fucking way, because it would take at least 500 years or more to grow a population big enough to actually have enough people with similar DNA and the same features to claim that they're their own large tribe that covers this mass amount of area in the Piedmont and eastern North Carolina. Well, they became state recognized in 1885, which means there was enough of them, a shit ton of them, which was enough for, the state to go, hey, we got a shit ton of these fucking people, enough of them for us to recognize we have them, so we're going to recognize them. And then in 1956, again, The federal government did recognize the Lumbee tribe in North Carolina. They just recognized them without federal benefits. So less than 100 years later, you have the federal government saying, God damn, that's a big population of fucking people claiming to be something down there, like shit. And they fucking recognized them. If they started interbreeding in the 1800s, there's no goddamn way they'd have the population that they have today. No way. No way. Even if they forced it upon themselves and had a strict rule and guidelines and punished anybody that stepped outside of it and decided that we were only going to interbreed with this group of damn people to create a hybrid race and claim indigenous status, they wouldn't have the population that they have today. They damn sure wouldn't have had it back in 1885 to become state recognized. And they still wouldn't have fucking been anywhere close enough to that population in order to be recognized by the federal fucking government. Federal government always fucks everybody. And, well, now you're probably kissing the Cherokees' ass since they lobbied to fuck against you and they ain't never really liked y'all, you know. So you're probably kissing the Cherokees' ass because y'all got y'all's benefits and everything now, you know. I guess the Cherokee can't cause too many more headaches with their lobbyists and shit against the Catawba. But they're still the gatekeepers because they lobby against every other fucking native tribe in North Carolina. Yep, they attack every other fucking tribe's credibility, and guess what? The Cherokee are still going to be a headache for the Catawba because they've had more influence the fucking longest, okay? So y'all ain't out the woodwork yet. You just got a little more than the others. So now you're following suit with the Cherokee and looking down on the little guys.